Hello, guys. It's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening from where you are. As you can see, welcome to Jay Sigano's channel. Subscribe. It's another morning that God in Kenya, East Africa, Musonya Bohanse. In fact, I want to tell you something. This is where I was born, grown here. You can have a look. I know it's not such clear, but you'll have a look. This is my home. This one, so you can have a look. Okay, the other one, this one opened. This one is my house. But actually, it has been a long process for me to reach here. It happened that I had both parents, that's the father and the mother. That's what I mean. I was born biological, my father and my mother, brought up by both parents, and it's what happened that we were four, but instantly God took one, so we remained the three gents. Who God took was a lady, but instantly, but you can see I'm the only person in the home because of some bad or good reasons that I can explain. That's why, in fact, I want to explain. After my dad deceased, that was around 2019 in a COVID year. So we remained with my mom and the other two brothers. That makes three plus me. But what made me more angry and more life started being tough and whatever is when my mother was, after the death of my father. My dad had two wives, and my mom was the last wife, I can say the younger wife, and we had another mother who was an elder. That was the first wife. So things were not all good. Things were not all good in a polygamy family, completely not all good. Why do I say so? Things totally changed after the death of my dad. You know, we were forced, and we were told that we dad never married mom in the right channel. But we were surprised why? Because we were born here. And my mom was married when she was a young girl. But when it reached a time of such a time, because my elder brother from the other house were big, so they started going to witchcraft, what. Things never went good on our side completely. It made my elder brother, who are elder than me, so I'm the youngest brother. So as those people, my elder brother from the other house went to rule witchcraft and whatever, it made my mom away from the home, and also my two brothers went away from home. So I remained as single, as you can see. I remained alone. So I had to move on with life, but praying God that one day He will charge His judgment correctly. So I had to move on with life as me alone. So I had to move on for so long. But it reached a time it became worse on my side. Why? I was told even the place I'm living, they want to sell it. In fact, I'll show you a bit. I'll show you a bit what happened. As you can see, this place is where I used to pass as my door, where I smeared. I have this place. You can see a bit. This is a house. This is a house, and this is a house. So this is the place I used to pass. But I had to change and to bring it up here, which is not all good for we we as a tradition, I had to bring this the house of my mom, and this my house, had to change it the upper side. So when I had to bring it to the upper side, I'll show you a bit what happened. So that is the place. So I had to change the place. In fact, these are the bricks of my, these are the bricks that I was preparing to build, but they had to sell up to this place. So they had to sell up to this place. As you can see, they had to sell up to this place. This is a home, but I had to sell. This was our place, but they had to sell it. So I had to push the road on the upper side. So you can see from the other side, that is the, you can see there is a coffin, what? The burial side where my dad was buried. That was the place. The bit there, you can have a look. There is I'll a bit show you. So, but they have sold it already. So I'll show you a bit, which was my place, but they have sold it. That is that one. That one is where my dad was buried. So you can see some, that place. Yes, that where there is my dad was buried. So they sold it. So things never went good on my side. In fact, was worse, and things worsened more when they sold the place. And in fact, even a place to pass, it was so difficult. So they sold it, but when I called my uncle to finish the disruption, in fact, things never, also things were worsened. So I decided to remain me as me. So they also sell, you can see that is a house being built on the other side. So they sold up to that place. So in fact, guys, it's never good to do what I'm trying to say. It's never good. In fact, it's never good to do for your people, somebody whom you know, it's your brothers or your elder brother or from the other mother, to do for such a person such things. So this place all was sold. So this place was sold. I remained only with this house. In fact, this is the place where this house, and there towards the other place is where I now have as my place. But these all places were mine, were given into my dad, were given into me by my dad in our home, but it has been sold. So guys, things are never good. As you can see, people, you see people walking outside there, but inside there is a lot. In fact, all this place is almost my home. But here, have a look. In fact, that house you're seeing there, that is where I reach as the end, towards the end. In fact, it's around 25. I have now 25 by what? By around 25 by 50. A place where I had 2 acres. So I have remained with a place where I also told you I plant maize. That's the place I have only. It has this. But look, so in fact, that's the only place. You can see those what? Those bananas. In fact, they have sold this a place of another person. They have sold it, but I can't do anything. When I go to the right channel, I'm told I'll be killed and all. So things are never good. So guys, that's what I was trying to tell you. When you have your elder brother, never try to do such things, because you don't know what tomorrow will come. In fact, tomorrow will make you, or where will you be. In fact, you know, it's like I'm now, like I was born alone in such a big home, but I'm living alone, like I was born alone. But why? I thank the Lord, but I do my things, I live, I don't fear, because I know God gives and God is everything. Brothers and my mom will join me, will be happy. That's what makes me a decision to move and be ambitious so that tomorrow I'll be somebody. Because people see you, such a home, living it, you yourself alone, you know, you had your brothers, you know, you had your sisters, you know, you had a big place where you can at least make things move, but tomorrow works and you are told, I don't know what is their plan. In fact, I may be told tomorrow that move out, this is not a place, because I may don't know if they have to sell it. I don't know. In fact, I wake up and being told that, you know, this is a place, this is not your place, this is another person's place, it has already been sold, you know. But because I fight as myself, I have nothing to do. What do? I do hustling. But I say, even today, if I'm told to move, I'll move. And in fact, I'll rent somewhere and I'll make my life move, because I know things will move on. So, guys, that is my life history a bit. But people see that, I want to tell those people see me outside and think that I was born alone. I wasn't born alone. It's things that has changed. It's things that hasn't been good on my side. So I wasn't born alone. We were born four, but one God took, one a lady. But we have remained three giants. But the three giants, the two giants, I don't know where they are, but I know one day God will answer my prayers. I know they are alive. They have heard of me. But I say that one day, and my mom, I know she's alive. She's kicking on. But one day we shall meet with my family. But for now, let me struggle and make my life move. So, guys, that is the history I have for you.